My girlfriend's from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. And I became a huge Denver Nuggets fan over the years, not only because of her, but, Nikolai Jokic. As you guys know, my grandfather's from Yugoslavia. Was from Yugoslavia. He's been dead since 1971. But so I grew up with, and my dad was raised in Argentina from Italy. My family's super foreign, so that's why I love Argent. My mom's like multi-generation Argentine. We're talking about Bones Hyland most likely to be traded, guys. I gotta stop talking about myself. It's not narcissism. It's just because it's interesting. Maybe that's narcissism. Bones Hyland is one of the players most likely to get traded in this upcoming deadline. Sources tell Marc Stein of the Stein Line Substack. What are your thoughts down below? We're on the way to 10,000. That would help us out greatly if you subscribed. The Nuggets are looking for a defensive option with size in return for Hyland. The Timberwolves have been linked a lot for Bones Hyland, as they do have some guys that if you traded Bones Hyland and Zeke Nanji, you could probably get Naz Reid and Jalen Noel back. Maybe some second round picks. But also, Bones Hyland supposedly has a fractured relationship and basically hates Mike Malone, and Mike Malone hates Bones Hyland. They hate each other. And Bones Hyland is this dynamic young player. The prospect of potentially trading a second-year guard is obviously something we should not be taking lightly. Nuggets GM Calvin Booth and his staff, know that they can get something for this guy. The fact remains is an elite offense that tops at the best offensive rating in the league has a mediocre defense. And as the trade deadline nears, you got KCP, Contavious Caldwell Pope, you got Aaron Gordon, you got Bruce Brown. This team should be good defensively, but the problem is they don't have a defensive backup point guard. Bring back Facundo Campazzo. I think he's going over to Europe, but it's clear that the Nuggets will continue to open discussions on potentially swapping Hyland for a defensive-minded wing or big who can ideally knock down open shots and protect the rim or the perimeter on the other end. Now, again, Naz Reid and Jalen Noel, that doesn't really solve the defensive side things. But if we revisit Minnesota, Taurean Prince should be someone that they're interested in. Taurean Prince, if you could be like, okay, send us Taurean Prince and Naz Reid, that's about $10 million, I would say. No, about $9.2 million. And if you're Denver, $9.2 million. Bones Hyland right now is costing them about 2.2, and Zeke Nnaji 2.6. That's just not going to cut it. But Ish Smith with Bones Hyland, that brings you closer. But if you do Ish Smith, Bones Hyland, and Zeke Nnaji, you could get the deal done. But does that really improve your roster? I don't know, and I don't think so. And that's why if you go to the Charlotte Hornets, Jalen McDaniels, the Zeke Nnaji and Bones Hyland package is something that they could do, or they could do DeAndre Jordan, but DeAndre Jordan's supposedly a really good locker room guy, so I would think it'd be Ish Smith. And the Hornets have Jalen McDaniels, who's Jaden McDaniels' brother, and they also have Nick Richards. So the thought process is that you call them up and you go, okay, I know Jalen McDaniels and Nick Richards are both expiring, so we'll trade you Zeke Nnaji and Bones Hyland for Jaden McDaniels and Nick Richards and a heavily protected first-round pick down the road. I personally think that's the best deal you can get right now for Bones Hyland, where no one's just going to spit in your face and be like, that's an idiotic deal. Because to me, that might be your best deal in being able to trade, Bones Hyland. And that gets you a guy in a backup center, Nick Richards, who was playing phenomenal to start the year. It also gets you a guy in, Nick Richards can protect the rim. Zeke Nnaji and Bones Hyland get another year. The Hornets get two young guys who are on multi-year deals, is basically what I'm saying right there. So I think that's a win-win for everyone. That's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What would you do and why? But that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys did like it. So like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. We'll talk more tomorrow, but I do have to go to work soon. I literally got to get ready and everything very shortly. Not stoked about it. So that's something that, you know, we gotta go do. Part of becoming an adult. Yay. The day came by too quick and I'm sad. I'm sad. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to be an adult. I don't want to have bills. But part of growing up, guys. Either way, comment, like, subscribe, do all that good jazz. That's going to be it for us. We're going to peace out A-Town like we normally do. Bye.